guess I'll start it off. Usually freshmen don't talk. It's kind of an obvious reason why you six have been grouped together. What kind of brought this little media session about with all you guys? Was it your idea? Was it your guys' idea? Was it Coach Jones' idea?
I'm not sure whose idea it was, but it's great to have us all together. You know, we're all legacy, so, you know, all of us being together to say what we have to say to the media is a good thing to me.
What is it that you guys have to say?
We're just out here just letting you guys know what's going on here at Tennessee. I'm really not sure what we have to say. You guys can just ask us questions and I'll respond.
What's college been like so far? You've been here, what, a month now?
I've been here since January. I came early, so this college experience is going well so far. As far as I'm concerned, it's different than high school, of course. But school, football, it's all going well. Time management is a major thing that you have to apply yourself to, but other than that, college is going well.
How much has it benefited you to be early enrolled? Do you feel like you're a little bit ahead of some of the guys that are just now getting in?
Being an early enrollee is good, you know, especially academically, I get ahead. As far as football goes, I'm ahead in the conditioning and just the regiment of being a Division I SEC athlete. That's as far as I can say that I'm ahead.
If things at Tennessee get turned around, I think a lot of people will look to this class, you know, as that foundation. How much, you know, as freshmen, do you guys talk about that?
We really don't talk about it much. We're focused on the right now. So right now we're working as a group and as a class, the class of 2014, the legacy class, however you guys want to call, however you all want to call us. We just work out, you know, as a core. So just like y'all see me and Elliot in the room together, we'll push each other in the weight room. If I see me and Dylan play the same position, we push each other. So as a group, we're just all working together.
How's the transition been to linebacker?
The transition was smooth, especially after the first week of getting used to being on the other side of the ball. My body can withstand any position, so I know the coaches know what they're doing. I'm used to playing receiver, but the linebacker transition was smooth, especially with my position coach, Coach Thigpen. He's a very good coach.
You like hitting people more than catching the ball?
Either or, vice versa. I'm just a ball player.
Neiko, as you were growing up, you guys are all the same age. As you were a little kid or whatever, did you ever come to games or alumni functions? Did you ever meet any of these guys when you all were younger?
When we were younger, we never really met. We met more as we got older, just from rivals, you know, different camps. When I was younger, I really didn't come to Tennessee as much. I'm from Delaware. My dad's from Maryland. I live 20 minutes from Philadelphia, so I was way up there. So, you know, I wasn't really close to Tennessee.
What was it like, you know, meeting some of these guys at camps as you got older?
When I got older, I met guys just through, like I said, through camps, and it was a great experience, especially when we were all still on the trail, figuring out where we were going to go to school at. We had that common domain, which was the University of Tennessee, because our fathers played here. So it was just great meeting each other for the first time, and it was cool to know that everybody's father or brother played here. It's just a great thing.
What role did your dad play for you in the recruiting process?
He's a football coach himself, so him, as far as recruiting goes, he just wanted me to do what was best for me, and I felt that Tennessee was the best thing for me. I enjoyed the school. I enjoyed Coach Jones. I enjoyed being a part of this family, and his role was very minor, I would say.
How did he ever, like when you were growing up, did he ever talk about his time in college, and does anything stick out to you, any stories that he told?
The story that sticks out the most was the Alabama story when he ran the punt back and led to them scoring and winning the game. That's the most memorable moment my father showed me. He used to show me like old film and stuff, but really he just you know, just told me about Tennessee, and just from him talking about it as a youngster, I just grew into the Power T. Really.
Did you grow up a fan or being as far from Tennessee as you were?
Yeah, just watching. When I started to get into sports, all I knew was Tennessee, because that's when my dad. I seen pictures of him wearing a Power T on his helmet, so that's what I saw. So when I would turn the game on and see guys like Leonard Little, guys out there playing football, that's what I watched.
Coach Jones talked at SEC Media Days about how you guys as the legacy class, he's really relying on you guys to help some of the other guys who are coming in get adjusted and learn the Tennessee traditions. Have you seen that at all?
Well, I'm leaning more on my experience being here earlier. Being a January enrollee, I really don't know all the traditions as well because we haven't been through a fall season yet. So I'm getting used to the traditions. The only traditions I know are the ones that my father told me of previously.
Neiko, do you guys feel as a group feel any more pressure? I mean, you know, people call you guys the legacy class, and you're the foundation, and your fathers did this and did all these things while they're here. Do you feel any more pressure, and how do you manage the expectations that, you know, right or wrong, are placed on you guys because of who you are?
This is not my first time hearing this question about pressure. I just feel as though it's pressure just being a freshman on a football team. You have to get acclimated to a new type of style of football, especially playing here at Tennessee. It's a higher level. So I really don't feel pressure from my father's standpoint. I don't think the other guys do either. We're just out here playing ball. It's a new generation. It's a new type of play style. The game is different, so we're just out here balling.
To kind of follow up on that a little bit, in your mind, how much impact do you think that this class can have on the season?
On the season, I can see my class, freshmen, impacting the team very well during the season. It's a long season, so you never know what's going to happen, who's going to have to be ready. And I feel as though what we're doing now is going to prepare us for a sudden change. Coach Lawson calls it a sudden change. Coach Jones calls it a sudden change. And, you know, we're just going to be out here. We're just going to be ready to do what we have to do. If a guy goes down and it just so happens that Elliot or Evan have to go in there and make a play, I have no doubt in my mind they'll go make a play.
You say there's no extra pressure, but is there an incentive to kind of get Tennessee back to where it was when y'all's fathers were playing and they were in bowls every year and stuff like that?
I think if it was a legacy class or not, Coach Jones already had paved that path for us. We're already traveling down a path to become the old Tennessee, as Knoxville people will say, the old Tennessee, the good old days. We're already headed towards that. I think we're just like a catalyst to that. We add, you know, extra insight just by adding the tradition and the legacy to the class, because that's what fueled Tennessee in the past, legacy.
One more question.
How did your dad tell you about Tennessee without influencing your decision?
He told me about Tennessee mostly through just me being around him, being around football. I would always, like I said before, I would always see a power T. And he never really said much verbiage about Tennessee. When I told him that Tennessee was one of my top choices, I assume he's very proud. But like growing up, he always just wanted me to do what I wanted to do. I was originally a basketball player. I didn't start playing football until I was older. And, you know, he's a football guy. But once I switched to football, he was like, this is what you want to do? And I told him this is what I wanted to do, and now I'm here. So it's everything just based off his just what he gives off to me, type of yeah, what he gives off to me.
Neiko, what was your first memory? You probably already talked about it. What was your first memory of this program?
First memory of this program was just watching film with my father. I would see highlights of him just out there on the field having a good time. All the former players, rest his soul, Harry Galbert was my godfather. They always just talk about just being out here on the field, enjoying Neyland back in the day, the good old days. So that's what I felt.
How old were you when you watched your first dad's highlight?
Probably around 5 years old. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.